Before any work commences though, I've got to put the heater on because it's cold out here. Cold as cold. Bad. Put the fan on. Ripper. I'll fix me up nice and proper, that will. There's no wind at all tonight, so beautiful. Oh, it's nice and warm now. Well, here's this Cressida. I'm about to give it an internal detail and then give it a wash probably tomorrow. Do a couple of things under the bonnet and then get it all roadworthy and on the road. But, this interior is just lovely. I think even the floor carpet hasn't worn through. That's not bad for a 87 model. Just needs a good vacuum and it'll come up trumps. I love the way the interior glows with the light on it. Yeah, all good. Roof lining's terrific. Dashboard's just magnificent. There's just one bad little spot in the middle at the top which is easy fixed. And it hasn't got the climate control, which is a good thing. And it's got the analog gauges, which is also a good thing. Everything's just mint in this car. It's a very good specimen. Well, the way I like to detail cars is give them a vacuum to start with. Very first thing, give it a vacuum. And that way you know what's underneath all the dirt. That makes it a bit cleaner to work in. And the very last thing I do is give it a good vacuum again. That way you get all that impregnated shit out of the carpet. So you've got to vacuum old cars like this about 2, maybe 3 times, just with the nozzle bit, to get the carpet perfect. So you've got to get all the sand and dirt out from deep in there. Sometimes good if you can take the carpet out and give it a good beating, but you can't in this. But Jaguars you can, they're easier. Well, that should do for the vacuuming for today. But it come up really nice. So I could do another vacuum, but it's cleaner than most cars you find on the road now. Might get the seats steam cleaned and they'll come up wonderful. They'll come up like door trims. But very nice. Oh yeah, and the dash gave that a quick clean. That's looking very good. Camera's a bit dirty these days. Here we go. Cool. The drive light doesn't work, but that's quite common. But yeah, nice. Here we go. Backs come up beautiful. Floors are mint. Seats are very cushy. Very nice. So I'll give it a second vacuum when I'm done with everything. It'll come up even better. So I'll go do a bit more on the parcel shelf, but that's pretty good. And in here is pretty damn good too. Even the lining on the boot. Wonderful. Even the light works in there. Not bad for an 87 model. But yeah, that's what it looks like from the back. It's nice when there's no number plates on them. I can show the whole bloody thing. Just got to give the outside a wash. It's even got the standard radio in it. Everything works in this car, all the lights, everything. It's got the clock up here with the volume control up here. And everything for the radio. And down there as well. So, it's pretty cool. It'll be coming out obviously, and a CD player goes in. It's all in Smicko condition. I figured these lights just look a little dull, so I figured being a country car they might have set them to low because there's no external light. And they had. They're nice and bright now. That's on full. Cool. Most cars aren't that good. Well, it's one of those cars. The entire car had one light out. That parker light there, the brake light worked, but just not the parker, you know, with some light. Touched it, it worked. Ended up just being a loose plug. Also the boot didn't pop, or the trunk as some people call it. So from the inside release, so I just had a quick look, and this must be one of the early ones which has a lock, so you can stop people from pulling the lever and opening the boot. I've just put it to unlock, and now that works. It's just one of those cars that everything's fine on it. It's cool. I think the glove box light might not work. Ooh. And the aircon, of course, but it probably just needs a gas, because it was done 10 years ago, and it sat for like 4 of those years, so it still holds something, so it probably just needs gas and a clean. Yeah, well, there's the glove box light. The cable's just come off the back of it, so I'm just going to have to pull the glove box out to get the cable back up, but yeah, it's not too hard. Might do that when I clean the evaporator coil. I'm just going over the engine bay just to find out what I need to do for roadworthy only. Once I get roadworthy, then I'll do other things. But strange things in this car. Number one, there's some sort of a valve thing there for the return line on the aircon. And it's got its own Schrader valve underneath. It's uncapped. That could be where all this oil's come out of. Who knows? We'll have to work that out. There's the fuel filter down there. How exciting. It's just like the bloody high-ace EFI vans, or buses, they have them under there. Prick of a place. Needs a heated tap, a couple of hoses, and just a clean in general. There's no wet oil as such, so yeah. I'll whip off the timing cover and just have a quick look-see. Just needs a clean, really. It's just unfucked with. So even the auto doesn't smell burnt. And they have put an auto cooler in, which is good, especially because it's got a tow bar on the back, so I'm happy with that. Well, the oil, not very pretty. It actually looks like Castrol because of the way it's foaming up. That's why I will not use that shit ever. It's from new it does that. It's terrible crap. Feels like Castrol too, not very good. So I'll give it a good oil change, and it might even help fix up the stem seals, because this gooey shit won't be doing it much good. I got the oil filter off, and the last prick to change it did not lubricate the seal, as you can see. It's as dry as a bone. And it took a lot of effort to get that off. Arsehole. Always lubricate your seal. That was just a prick. This is the lovely tool that got that filter off. If I didn't have this, I probably would have never got it off. This even struggled. Well, arsehole.